Hello everyone. So for the next step of your project, I would like to add another feature, and that's creating a list box that gives you some options with some limited number of components. So every time you click on one component, it will add the information of that component to your table. You're familiar with such a table from your homework. So for example, if I click on methane, it will add methane and information from methane to this table. Well, obviously you need to create a database, for example, in format of array, in the background code that you have the information for the methane and other components. So if you click on methane, you make a if condition that, hey, if my list box text is methane, go back to my array and find methane and then insert the information of methane in this specific cells. So if I select ethane, it will do the same job, propane and butane. Okay, so again, you have a table that you don't have anything at the beginning, and you have a list box that you have some options for some of the components, and by just clicking on one name, one component, it will bring the information from the background code and write it here. Pay attention, if you click 2 times on one component, you should not write them again. So you have to create a piece of code that say, hey, if I have already propane in my system, should not write it again. I would like you to create a button here called clear the table to clear the table. And also for the composition, which it will be one of your inputs, you have to create a combo box that is toggling between percentage and fraction. If you remember, for the first step, we create the list box that was toggling between the different type of units. So when you're selecting it, it will change the unit. Here I removed the click button because I figured out that if you just attach a code for the list box you have, by selecting each option, you could say, if I have my text as SI unit, just go change this. So you don't have to create a button. But it's up to you, you know. It's okay if you go with the way that you did before. Alright, so again, let me know if you have any question. Send me an email. I could set up Skype sessions probably. And I hope you could figure this out.